look at that. Oh my lord. Look at that. Do I ever like that? Wow. That is super cool. Pareidolia is a funny thing. I see a Sasquatch or a face on that rock in the snow. Good morning, everyone. Well, I haven't been here in probably a week. And that's because we had an Arctic front come in, and it is it was unbearably cold. I'm not used to living in Antarctica, so it was really cold. Now, Sue told me there's a pretty interesting structure in a area around here that's not in the usual place, and she was quite impressed with it. But I'm just looking at this. Now, you notice I put that that shaved off stump piece, or whatever you call it, the big piece of the stump that I put on top of the log that I was saying was moving all over the place. Well, that is gone. That is gone now, and this is always constantly changing. There's stuff in there. I don't see it here. Oh, wait a minute, is that it? No, I don't think that's it. No, that's an actual stump in the ground. Okay, so no. Yeah, we have to keep our eye out for that, because that is definitely not there. So let's go see what Sue's talking about. I'm not seeing a whole lot in my regular area, or the regular little corner of this park here, where most of the activity happens. I'm not seeing a whole lot there. I'm seeing things taken away, like that stump slab. I bet you that's going to show up somewhere, isn't it, guys? So anyway, here's another little area where they do stuff. And like I said, I haven't been here in a week. It's just been too darn cold. And I haven't been, well, that's probably why I haven't been posting any videos. Plus, kind of taking a break, you know, recharging the battery kind of thing. So, yeah, I don't see anything different. Oh, well, wait a minute. Oh yeah, this is really different. Okay, yeah, this is significantly different. Significantly different. There's a whole bunch of new little twigs and whatever piled into this that were not there before. Yeah, and I see a few things, subtle things taken away too in other areas. So that's cool, yeah. Way more stuff here. All the little pieces pretty much been added on. I just saw the little preschool kids running around. Yeah, they're running around playing, but I don't know if they're building anything or whatever. They're just kind of doing stuff. I know they do. I know they do stuff though. But I'm not going to sit here and stare at them either. Anyway, for obvious reasons. Anyway, yeah, this is what Sue was talking about. And I really, really like this. Wow. Looks like a big A. But the cross pieces, well, that's what I mean, pieces. There's a bunch of pieces there. And look at over here. I like this. I like this. Just stuck in there, and I'll put that back. Little peel piece is just stuck in there. Okay, so this is super cool. Very cool. And I know those little preschool kids didn't do this. This one's very interesting. Yeah, I wish I could watch what those kids were doing, but you know, you just can't be like, you know, staring at a bunch of preschool kids these days. So I'm not gonna do that, but I'll go back later and see if there's some big changes or something. But they look like they're just kind of running around and picking up sticks and running with them, and might be placing some in a few places, I'm not sure. But like I've always said, kids do stuff in here. That's absolutely a fact. But then when you see something like this, it gets you wondering. And bear in mind, this is where I saw that A hanging from the tree. Remember that? I'll post it here again. That one was absolutely, there's no way. The AX, no way, and I'm getting the energy confirmation. That was for me, so. Sasquatch are interacting with me in here, but once again, a tired old record. Who's doing what? This thing though, this particular thing right here is very interesting. Yeah, I mean, I've established it's a fact to me that they are interacting with me here, because I've seen not only that just a bunch of really, really personal and detailed messages that were left for me. So I do know that. Like I said, like I've always said, who exactly does what? I love this. Now Sue is probably, you know, she uses a great degree of discernment, and we all, and you know, everybody should. I do as well, I try to. But you know, she's very dubious and skeptical of any kind of bills, because she always looks at the human cost first. But yeah, she's a little up in the air about this one too. It's quite interesting. And like I said, I love that little stick. See how it's just in behind here? It's just peeled and stuck in that stump. You know, is that a sign for me, guys? Because you know I recognize that. Anyway, so cool. So very cool. And I'm going to get out of here before those parents with the kids think I'm skulking them out or something. I don't want that. I'd like to know what they're doing, but not not at the risk of that. Anyway, I love this. Logic and discernment tell me that you know, logically has to be kids, but I don't know. I don't know. Quite magical. Look at that heart in the middle of the tent. So stuff is just constantly going on around this place. So this just happened. So Sue happened to see, well, there were a couple feathers. There was this one and another one that she picked up. She just happened to notice them on the sidewalk, and then her attention was drawn over here. And it's not peeled or anything, but it's an obvious glove. Look at that. That X in an open triangle. If you look at it like this. But yeah, it's not peeled like I normally like. It doesn't stand out, but it's very compelling. Check that out. Wow. You know, one thing that I have discovered in this journey is that I don't really believe in coincidence that much, especially in regards to my interactions with the Sasquatch people. But we must remember always to use discernment. Otherwise, what do we really have? What are we really finding out? Discernment is key. That said, to me, that rock, for example, with the tent and the heart that was placed in front of our apartment, was that placed by the Sasquatch people? Very possibly. And messages like this are constantly happening between myself and them, Susan and myself, and people who are aware of this kind of connection. I'm sure it's happening with you. But the important thing is that whether this rock was placed by a human being or the Sasquatch people or whoever, it's still a perfect message. It's still the universe reaching out to you. That part is not a coincidence. The message, the directness of it, whoever the deliverer of that message is not a coincidence. You know, when I look at it, I see the rock. There's a painted tent on it, which represents to me, Susan and I, because we love to be in nature and camp, the heart, the love that connects us. And look at around the rock. There's other rocks encircling it. The circle represents connection. And I think the number of rocks, which to me looks like 6 perhaps, would represent the Sasquatch people, the clan I'm connected with. So it's a beautiful message. And regardless of who left it, like I said, the message remains the same. And that's how the universe works, I think. It's not always more profound as to who left it. It's the actual message. It doesn't matter who left it. So pay attention. That said, I do think that our friends might have been involved in this. But the message is the same. And that's the beauty of it. And that's how the magic works. And that's what we need to pay attention to. And when we do, wow, everything opens up. Hey everybody, Sue and I just came out. Look at the snow. Absolutely beautiful, but that's not the point of this video. Something remarkable just happened. Now, we're just talking about how the universe leaves you messages, and you know, it could be the Sasquatch leaving it. It could be, well, who knows? My point is that the message is the message, and whoever leaves it, like I said, is not as important as the message. But check this out. Another message. I can't see it any other way. Okay, so look at this. See when I just saw this. So this stick just placed here. See the fish glyph there? You see the Y? Brian Susan connected. Man Sasquatch connected. Well, it's just placed there. Okay, well, people could say, well, that's just a random branch. The message is pretty clear, though. This part was purposely tucked under. And so you can see the fish glyph and the Y perfectly. And actually, it was more like this, sorry. I'll make it perfect. So there we have it. Fish glyph and Y, Man Sasquatch connected. Susan and Brian are connected. And like I said, you see how they took that piece and just tucked it underneath to form the symbol, the fish glyph. Amazing. Now, you know, the other thing is, here's the other thing. There's no trees up above here. This did not just fall here. It was placed here. So it's just not a branch that fell. So that's compelling as well. Yeah, like I said, whoever the messenger is not as important as the message. You know, that really is hitting home today. I do believe my friends the Sasquatch left this, but the message remains the same. And I get it. And I'm appreciative. And the universe works in mysterious, magical, and wonderful ways. And wow. What a beautiful communication. Thank you so much. And what a winter wonderland.
Love is the light that lights your heart. Climb your highest mountain, reach your highest spot, and you'll see the glory you'll see. Oh, I need a little love child, a little love child. Oh, love child, love's the only way. Every day I've got to love